It's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another sponsored review. Today, I've got a new crypto exchange I want you guys to check out. It's all about in this market. You've seen how far we've gone down, right? It's all about protecting your long positions, and why not do that with crypto exchanges that allow you to leverage your trades? So that allows you to short positions, basically making money as the market heads lower. That's what Margex is really all about, and they want to focus on. Built by traders for traders. Margex.com. Check it out. You see it below in the screen. I also have a link in the description of this video. You'll get a free bonus if you use that link in the description. So hey, let's go ahead and check it out and take a deep dive into Margex.com. So the main thing I really want to cover in this video is their manipulation protection program or software they have implemented in there. I thought that was very unique. It's called the MP Shield system, and we'll go through this price manipulation protection program here in a second. But this platform exchanges are going to be the same at the end of the day. You're going to have your buy sell, and you can scale your leverage up and down, as you guys see to the left. And we'll go into the actual account that I signed up and put funds in here in a second. But what's interesting here is that they actually got rated number 4 for the top 9 easiest margin trading exchanges out there, and this is from Finance Magnates. And number 1 was Bybit, but they ended up being number 4, right under FTX. So that's pretty neat. They got listed number 4 for ease of use. eToro slated number 8 on this list, best for fiat deposits. They have had some recognition in the crypto exchange space, so I just wanted to give you guys that highlight there. But back to the actual website, as you guys can see, 100x leverage abilities. I personally don't use that much leverage because that just tightens up your margin call range, right? You don't want to have that tight of a range unless you're trading on a very small time scale, 5 minute, 1 minute, something very small. Other than that, I would have that leverage maybe reduced to maybe 50 or even 30x. That's what I typically trade, is 30x, but I trade on a higher time frame. So it's all about what time frame you're trading on, and so that kind of should determine your leverage. Aside from the friendliest UI in the industry, they have a number of deposit collaterals you can use: Bitcoin, USDT, and that can be done with either ERC20 or Tron's USDT. ETH, you can also do USDC. You have DAI, USDP, Tron, Wrap, BTC. I mean, you got so many different ways you can make deposits. Trade any pair using any collateral. No need to swap coins. That is one thing on other platforms I don't like, is that you have to, once you do a deposit, you got to swap the coin into USDT or USDC, and it's a complicated process to go through before you even start trading. So you don't have to do that with Margex. You just deposit and start trading right away. So for example, you could be trading ETH USD pair, having Link as the collateral, so when the profits are settled, they can settle in Link, in Chainlink token. Okay, all deal indicators, trading fees, financial P&Ls, and all that are on the screen, available in real time and in USD or whatever currency you want. That's another thing that's very confusing, or can be, in other exchanges. Another thing I like with this exchange is that you can implement stop losses and take profits simultaneously. So when you enter a trade, you can put that all in at once, so you don't have to go back and check over and over again to see what's going on. You know where your stop loss targets are, and you know where your take profit targets are right out the gate. Another key thing with Margex is that their asset prices never deviate from your top spot exchange prices, meaning your Coinbases, your Bittrex, your Bitfinexes. It's going to be right around those prices, average price of those top exchanges, so you don't have to worry about manipulation from Margex in that regard. And they have a very deep liquidity pool. So trading, you can trade a big lot, you can trade bigger lot sizes, because they have 12 liquidity providers that is backing them for liquidity. So there's a deep pool for your trades. You don't have to worry about moving the market within Margex if you're trading 100,000, 200,000, anything like that. So keep that in mind. And also, lastly, of course, no KYC. That's can be important for many people. No personal information required to open an account, and they do have a 40% commission flat rate for everyone. That's including you. Once you sign up, I'll show you where you can get your own referral link and make a little money on the side as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Margex back in. I'm going to go ahead and log in really quickly. So again, this Margex company exchange was rated, as I told you, easiest trading platform to use, and I definitely see why. You've got across the top the various pairs immediately available for you, all the way down to Solana, Uniswap, ADA, YFI, and EOS even is on here to trade. Got a number of pairs here for you, the major ones with the most liquidity. That's what it's all about. You can switch here, as I told you, the different timelines or time frames to trade on. That's all available right there at the top. Chart comes from TradingView, so you guys know I use TradingView every day on my own trading strategy. So very familiar to those who use TradingView. You should have no problems jumping right in. But if we go out to maybe the 15-minute, you can kind of see what's going on. A very huge downswing in the markets. We saw a local top of 44,000, and that was back on March 2nd, about 6 days ago at this point. So this is why you need platforms like Margex, because you can keep your long positions, the ones you hodl and you don't want to sell really, but you can have some funds on the side, some dry powder to short the markets when you see big moves like this to the downside. You got a lot of geopolitical situations going on in Ukraine and Russia, so it's really affecting the crypto markets very deeply. So as you guys, I move over to the left here, you can see very easy. It is very easy. You got the market orders. I typically do market because I'm a swing trader. I don't need those very tight prices to make money. So my moves are, I'm looking for 3 to 4, even 5% moves to capitalize on. So a market order, it feels right away. I can take advantage of that. But as you guys can see, I got some money deposited here. You got all the different coins. If you have other pairs or balances with, you can check those out, swap around, and trade if you would like. So as you guys see, if I go back to here, you can really quickly say, I only want to risk 10% of my account right now. Boom. That immediately shows you in US dollars where that is. I personally have told you guys, I usually do 30 to 40%. They do it in increments of 20. Okay. So I'll go with 40% with this trade. You can actually do a more detailed version. If you want to go 30, I can put that in right there. If you just hit that pencil button. So at 30% or 30x leverage, that gives me enough buffer for my style of trading to execute a trade. So you guys know I build algos, and so I would definitely take a long here in Bitcoin, just as we see there's some support, I should say, here at $38,000 currently. But I'm already long in position on Ethereum. 2 longs right now. I did get stopped out on the Bitcoin, but I could re-enter and see if we could climb higher from here, because my tolerance for risk is very low, because we will be switching to a short position anywhere below $38,000 anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and put in that short. I only want to risk 10% of my account, and that's the market price right now. And I'm going to go ahead and go long, not short. I said short, I meant long. So I got my leverage set at 30x. That's where I personally feel the most comfortable with, without getting that margin call. And I'm just going to hit execute. And I can even say don't show this in the future. I'm going to keep that unchecked because I like to just confirm what I'm doing here. Hit buy, and boom, my market is now open and I'm locked and loaded. It shows you your position right on the chart. It even shows you a running P&L as well. So I mean, very easy, very easy. A lot of these exchanges, there isn't much to differentiate each other from, right? It's a very competitive market, but I will say this one is one of the easiest user interfaces I've seen so far. All right, so you can even adjust margin once your trade is open. You can close that market, close that limit. I mean, very simple way to trade your crypto markets and have a more active position, right, above and beyond your hodls. Now I want to jump back to the home page because I want to show you what this whole MP Shield protection system is all about. So we all know the cryptocurrency markets are very volatile. That's nothing new. And with that comes price manipulation. That's been encountered many times. I used to encounter it a lot when BitMEX was very big. We all suffered from the BitMEX price manipulation swings. and spikes in markets to tap out people left and right. I know you guys know about that. But to counter this, they've developed over there at Margex this program or system called MP Shield, which protects their clients from the drawbacks of price manipulation that often triggers unfair liquidations and stop losses, right? So MP Shield is a uniquely developed system only on Margex. So what is it all about? Basically, the price that you're trading spot on Margex is based on 12 different liquidity providers. So that smooths out those major spikes that you may see happen on one feed, from one liquidity provider or even two. This with 12 liquidity providers, you're able to smooth that price action out. Margex does not offer illiquid assets with prices that are artificially inflated. All right, that's another thing that causes many liquidation moments for individuals when you're talking about trading pairs that are very, very thinly traded. That's why you don't see as many pairs on Margex. They've limited to those pairs that have deep liquidity. They have an AI-based algo that continuously monitors the consistency of received price feeds from each liquidity provider. Again, that helps in smoothing out those price spikes and drops. And so that in conjunction with them continually monitoring all suspicious trading activities, help form this MP Shield system that they've coined and developed internally. They also have a calculator on their website that shows you the benefits of trading leverage. It starts out at 20x. Again, I trade at 30x. And if you were to put $100 in, with a 1% change, you make 30 bucks. A 3% change is 90 bucks. And so that's what I mean when I say, hey, I caught a 17% or 20% move in Bitcoin on my short or long. Well, that's what it translates into. Every dollar put in at 30x is going to give you that difference. So, I trade higher amounts, even higher than this, but, a 20% move, $6,000 versus if you only had zero leverage, you would only made $200. So you can kind of get the picture of how leverage trading works. I'm sure you guys know about that, but I thought that was a neat feature they have on Margex. Again, sign up. I got a link in the description below. There's a $50 bonus for you guys. Use that at your leisure, and don't use 100x please on your trades. That's not advised at all. I got to keep it real with you guys, but get over to margex.com for more information. Again, the link is in the description of this video. And if you sign up, let me know how you like that interface. It's very simple, right? Deposits are easy to make and start trading right away. So let me know your feedback in the comments below. I would love to hear that as well. That's pretty much it, ladies and gents. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe if you found this video informative, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. I'm out of here. Holla.